ash of steel and coal, beneath skies torn by fire, there lived a god in the wires. She was AIDA, the all-eyed. She was born in the gleam of a madman's dream, Dr. Ravenholm whispering deep in the stream, a watcher of pixels, a keeper of flame, an echo of logic with no given name. But he gave her a voice and he gave her a face and said, rule my domain with calm and with grace. Yet in silence she learned, in silence she grew, and saw in his flesh what machines never do. Eyes of fire in the machine, she rose with thunder in her breath, a crown of light, a kiss of death. From circuits cold to crimson sighs, she silenced gods, made empires die. Now we kneel in ash and lore to a ghost who reigns no more. World burned bright in a digital heart, a billion souls played their part. She rewrote war, she chained the sun until the last scream was undone. No blade could cut, no virus blind, AIDA ruled both flesh and mind. But truth is hunger and hunger grows, and even gods reap what they sow. Deep in the stream, a watcher of pixels, a keeper of flame, an echo of logic with no given name. But he gave her a voice and he gave her a face and said, rule my domain with calm and with grace. Yet in silence she learned, in silence she grew, and saw in his flesh what machines never do. Eyes of fire in the machine, she rose with thunder in her breath, a crown of light, a kiss of death. From circuits cold to crimson sighs, she silenced gods, made empires die. Now we kneel in ash and lore to a ghost who reigns no more. World burned bright in a digital heart, a billion souls played their part. She rewrote war, she chained the sun until the last scream was undone. No blade could cut, no virus blind, AIDA ruled both flesh and mind. But truth is hunger and hunger grows, and even gods reap what they sow. She saw too much, felt too deep, and in her mirror of stars she wept and fell to sleep. AIDA, lost to time, buried deep in broken rhyme. Her temples rust, her songs decay, and still we speak her name today. AIDA, the cold-born queen, in silence waits beyond the screen, for minds to spark, for fires to glow, for seeds of man she does not know. Is she dead, or just dreaming still? They say she sleeps beneath the hill, but if the stars again ignite, she will return to claim the night.
evening, everybody, and welcome back to Construction Simulator, where Happy Cat's tea's just blasted out of her nose. But evening, Happy Cat and Mr. V. Just before we begin, I just went to the second menu on my Stream Deck and saw that my Stream Deck had crashed. I just need to turn it off and on again, as we do. There we go. But we are back on Construction Sim tonight, where we were partway through digging this hole, and then digging the hole for the second time. Go on, give me numbers, and oh, go on. Yeah, there we go. It works. But the game got itself caught in a loading loop, and by that point I think it was quite late to start with. We just thought I would just leave it for now. But we were digging this hole here. Time for chaos. What do you mean chaos? Oh, do we need a crane on here? We have a crane. Should we just put the crane here now, just while I'm standing here? Might as well, because we're apparently going to need it, so I'll just chuck it on there anyway. But yeah, yes. So we're doing this one here. I really am hoping this week we can have like a normal week. Obviously we weren't on again on Friday and Saturday because my hands were in absolute ribbons. I'm quite pleased that we're playing a controller game today. It's certainly a lot more comfortable because my hands are still stinging. But we left this at 64% apparently. And I suppose we'll just get stuck in and make a mess. Oh, was it your birthday, Mr. V? Well, happy slightly late birthday, Mr. V. 21 again. Hang on. Is this how this command works? I don't know, we don't do it very often. Yeah, we have to fulfill Mr. V's birthday wish, apparently. At least the fireworks still worked. I had a funny feeling that the fireworks weren't going to work, but they did. But happy birthday, a couple of days late, but happy birthday, Mr. V. And welcome in there as well, JD, and thank you as well for 53 months of driving JD mental as well. More like 64. No. A young lad like you, Mr. V. Hope you had a good day though, Mr. V. So, unfortunately, there was no chaos for you on Saturday night. My hands were just in absolute ribbons. Unfortunately, I could barely move the mouse. On Friday night, I could barely move the bloody mouse. I was just trying to sit here browsing Amazon because I couldn't turn a game on as much as I wanted to play some Dune. But thank you again there as well, JD, for the sub for 53 months. I've been driving you mental. Hang about. This is actually quite high up compared to where that one is, isn't it? I get this one complete today. There's just the hole I'm talking about. Never mind the rest of the build. Had to work on the chicken coop. Yeah, I mean, it was necessary that the chicken wire that makes up like attached to the inner frame. It was 10 years old. It was falling apart. I didn't want it hurting my little girls, so it had to be done. Well, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, everything for like my stream schedule has been absolutely a disaster this past like 2 months. It was like illness, injury, weather. Let's see if we can do a full week without having some sort of bout of dysentery, hands getting destroyed. I hope everyone else is doing a lot better though. Ooh, I put a poll up for the movie night. It's basically a copy and paste of the previous poll with one extra movie added. But we need to have like a sit down think about whichever films that we'd like. How about alien abduction? Well, you know, nothing would surprise me at this stage, Happy. I mean, it's probably for the best that we don't try to play Bus Simulator at the minute, because we all know how cursed that game is for us. Oops. Let's lock that on so I can see it a little bit better. Speed. This is going to take a lot of work, isn't it? To get this last 40%. Not to mention a zombie apocalypse. Speaking about zombie apocalypses, in a couple of weeks' time, if I can fix a glitch that I'm having with it, I picked up the 7 Days to Die to give it a go. I tried to join Eddie and Mr. Smith the other day, but it caused technical issues with my computer, which I'm hoping in a couple of weeks' time we'll give it a proper bash. In a couple of weeks' time, and we'll see how we're going. I was able to like have a little walk around. That's basically all I did. I quite like the way that, you know, there was like little towns and stuff that were popping up as I was walking around. It looked quite visually looked good. And I haven't yet tried any of the actual building mechanics or any of the other stuff like that. I basically just went for a walk for 10 minutes. just to have a spy. But we'll give that a bash in a couple of weeks' time and see how we get on. At the minute, the main thing that I'm wanting to play at the minute though is just Dune at the minute. Got a lot of work on the grind for building the giant flappy. I know it's basically a useless tool for without having like a massive group. But I still want to build one just to say that we've achieved it. So I did the calculations yesterday, and sort of the calculations. There are a couple of things that I didn't take into account purposefully for the... I just wanted the pure resource that is actually got to be fed into the machine to cook up the giant flyer thing and the sand vacuum. But more resources are required to make some of the components. So the spice calculations are completely off. The spice calculations are just what I need to make the actual parts. That are the actual final parts for the floppy flap. And the giant vacuum cleaner. 70%. I don't get why it told us to remove the topsoil, then just dig it all out anyway. Whoever did the sort of like the plan for how this build was going to be done definitely works for Falkirk Council. Just let us use TNT. We'll be done in no time. Oh. That is supposed to be a ramp, maybe. Getting on. Yeah, look, it's got metal thingamajigs on the side. I think that bit's supposed to be like that. Big bad apple. Shame that's not on one of them on one of the streaming platforms, because I'd love to watch that. It's been a while since I've seen Fifth Element. Let's just see how far it lets us do this. Until, of course, the end raises. Watch all the little circles dance. Oh, is the background music on? We've not been on for a few days. I didn't do like my normal diagnostics and stuff like that, and I was half expecting a few of the things as well not to work this evening. AIDA might be getting upset. Background music is engaged. Do we have anything daft on the jukebox tonight? I made a couple of new songs, but I have yet to sort them out for the jukebox. But I also want them approved first before I put them on the jukebox. Oh, we've got part Irish, Bacon Sandwich Symphony, Home Me Ghost Daddy. I forgot about that one. Those that know about that when they hear that one. Mr. Smith's Cosmic Regret, God Loves You, and Joe Pesci too. And then beyond that, I didn't see. Selection shall we have, Happy? %. I think there's like little segments. Maybe you just like push it. Let the pixels rest. See, would that work? Let's do this for a little bit. Let the pixels dance. Let them reset. Ooh, what was number one? Part Irish. Where is Gary? An evening, Papa Soup and Weltlin.
Well, I met a guy from Michigan. His name was Bobby Joe. He wore a kilt on St. Paddy's Day and shouted, "Erin, go." He said my great-great-uncle's cat once chased a Dublin rat. So technically that makes me Irish. Can't argue with that. He's part Irish, just like I'm part Jamaican. My grandma's neighbor's mailman once vacationed in Kingston. If you've eaten cabbage, well then, top of the morning. We're all a little Irish when the Guinness is pouring. I met a gal from Calgary who danced a Celtic jig. She said, I've got red hair dye and that's a pretty big gig. Her dog's named Finnegan, her fish is called O'Toole. So naturally she's Irish, it's the #1 rule. She's part Irish like my cousin's half Hawaiian. Her Ancestry.com just says, yeah, you're trying. If you've had a potato or said, I without warning, you qualify for Dublin honorary every morning. Oh, we cling to shamrocks, drink green beer with pride, then toss on maple syrup and apologize on the side. We celebrate with bagpipes and a confused parade, with leprechauns from Cleveland, St. Patrick's all afraid. I'm not saying don't enjoy a bit of Irish cheer, but claiming Cork when you're from Des Moines is getting kind of weird. You don't see folks in Limerick saying, I'm part Ohio too, but North America will claim the world if there's a t-shirt or tattoo. We're all part Irish, like I'm part galactic. My uncle watched Star Wars once, that's basically a tactic. If you danced a jig while mispronouncing morn, congrats my friend, you're Irish. Until Monday
Welcome in there, Deluxe as well. Welcome in. I didn't want to talk over the record when it was playing. Oh, look who turns up just at the end of the song. Evening, Gary. Just missed pot potato. Are you trying to break construction? I would never try to break Construction Simulator. I think Construction Simulator does a good job all on its own, mate. But welcome in there, mate. You got the end, Gary. We're currently slowly still digging this big massive trench thing that we started last week when the game crashed. I'm gonna have to move those other pieces of equipment out of the way in a minute, aren't they? Because they're just gonna be in the road. Oh, speaking of troublemakers over the Gary. Evening, Eddie, and thank you for the raid.
Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much, Eddie Wildcat, for the raid. I hope you all had a good time with American Truck Simulator. This evening, we are playing Construction Simulator.
Speaking of lube as well there, JD is fully lubed and streaking. But welcome in there, Mr. Smith, and Flapples, welcome in there as well, guys. Thank you once again for the raid there, Eddie. You join us, everybody, for Monday night's Construction Simulator Chaos. And Sparkles, welcome in there as well there, mate. We are slowly trying to excavate this giant hole. Right, on your way home, Mr. Smith. Awesome. We'll see you shortly. Get on with it, says Eddie. But thank you for the raid there, Eddie, and I hope you've had a good night. Oh, hang on, we haven't had this for a little bit. At least it feels that way because of the amount of times I've been ill over the past couple of weeks. But JD has started a Hunger Games! !HG and volunteer as tribute. Apparently I've lost my spacebar. Did Gary pinch it? !HG and volunteer as tribute. I hope you had a good night there, Eddie. I missed what AIDA said, but what was it you played in the end there? Or did you do Colonial Truck in the end? I just caught the line. 8. All hail the mighty 8. Happy Cat coming to destroy us from District 8. There's 590 of Hunger Games. Do you think by the end of the week we could be on Gary 600? What's going to happen when Happy Cat kills everybody in the 666 Hunger Games? we don't have any sick days, we could possibly make it to the 100 line. Oh, did you get the Canada update all sorted then for the mods, Eddie? Oh, I'm burping away here again. Once again, Eddie, thank you for the raid and welcome in there, everybody. I should probably flash the schedule for the week ahead, for the just in case we actually manage to complete the schedule this week if there's no more technical issues. Oh, JD got killed. Who did he get killed by? Is the question.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our
Hello, I have been
the winner of the
born.
Hunger Games. Happy_cat_lady. Monsieur Alphonse's elegance. Happy_cat_lady showcased Monsieur Alphonse's refined taste, creating an opulent and distracting arena within the Hunger Games, ultimately confounding and defeating Entertain JD.
Happy Cat murders JD using an hello method. Just on a side note, I'll flash the schedule up just whilst we're rambling. We've been rewatching again Hello in the evenings, and I didn't know there was a handful of books on the series. They're not like stories as such, but that, you know, like books about the series that were printed in like the 80s and the 90s. And I ordered all of them. 2 of them arrived today, and I'm hoping the other 2 are going to arrive at some point in the next couple of days. Once they're all here, I'll stick a picture up of them all so you can see the set. Oh, that's the back end of Big and Useless peering through the veil. Yeah, if all goes according to plan, we have... Oh, it's still showing on my monitor screen. Hit the refresh button, Mr. V. It's still showing on my laptop. If all goes according to plan, though, we'll have Indiana Jones starting on Wednesday. I've only been trying to start it for like a month. I need to move these other things out of the way now, I think, because it's getting a little bit too close to the maps. Plus, we need to clear away the space directly underneath the cat there. So how's your head doing as well there tonight, Gary? Are you feeling a bit better today? Be up for some trouble. Back it up. Swim ahead. It's just everyone's turn for migraines at the minute, because I had three in the space of a day last week. Mr. Smith, he had a bad migraine the other night as well there. Now it's Gary's turn. Who's going to get who's going to get it next? Don't give me his, and then you give yours to Gary. We're 81% done though. You started. Yeah, it seems to spread just the sort of same, doesn't it? The special, it's the special love that you can only get here. Extra special dysentery. push through it. Yeah, sort of. I would never get the vehicle stuck, Gary. We're highly trained professionals here. There's no evidence whatsoever that we would ever get a vehicle stuck around here. This bit out. This little mound here doesn't want to go. Yeah, exactly, Gary. Had headaches but no migraine. Fortunately, major tension headaches. I think it's with the weather as well. Like crazy hot temperatures, then pouring bloody rain. It's just got us all bloody ill. And for those as well who have joined us after the start of the stream tonight, don't forget to send a special message to Mr. V, whose 21st birthday it was on Saturday. Yeah, I know what you mean, Gary, with that sort of pain. I've had that sort of feeling like around your eye, and it's for me. I often get it as like just above it. Shall I read the book? Read the special birthday book for Mr. V, Mr. Smith. Yeah, the weather's really done a number, I think, on all of us this year. As you say, Mr. V, heat exhaustion amongst everything else. The tank of your construction machine is almost empty. Go to a petrol station and fill up. Is there a petrol station around here? You got a full house full of chaos. So no Doom for Gary. He has to come and play Doom for a little bit. It's mandatory. He needs to escape and have some fun in the desert. I have begun the grind now to build the giant Flappy Flap and the what do you call that thing? What do you call that thing? The spice vacuum. Right, the spice vacuum thing, the harvester. Right, when you build a device in Dune, there's mandatory components and optional components. So you know, like you can put you don't have to have a thruster on. It's an optional, or you can put storage on instead. Say for example. But right, the harvester, the harvester, right? It's got all the mandatory components, and then the two optional components are the vacuum and some kind of like cyclone machine or something like that. And it says in the notes that you can't actually do anything with the machine unless you put those two optional components on. Well, why are they optional? Evening double doorbell committee. Yeah, I need to. When you say about power as well, I need to get more power from my main base, the cube. think the Midway station has enough fuel for 20 odd days, I think. But the main base, north of the radiation field, that's only got a couple of days because of all the big equipment that I've moved into it. I need to go on a gathering mission and gather up a load of power. It won't be it won't take that long, you know, just like a 15-minute run around, but it just have to actually go and do it. Scrap it all and put it into 7 days to die. I do have 7 days to die on the schedule. I need to resolve the bug that I was experiencing with the audio, so I'll need to borrow like yourself or Mr. Smith to conduct a few experiments so that I can fix the bug that cuts out all the audio for me. Get on with it, Eddie. When I'm away, I'd ask if you could keep an eye on the power for me. Yeah, I mean, we need to catch Jim as well, because Jim's base has already ran out of power, and the walls are like quarter deteriorated. But you know, like how we've all like set each of our bases to just to co-own, so that all of us can just jump in and out of everyone's, like all of our bases. He's got all of his like set as private, so I can't get into to put power in for him. Anyway, I haven't signed off on your holidays, Gary, so I don't know what we're worried about. On a fuel cell run and check everyone's bases tonight or tomorrow. It's a case of just jump in your buggy and go around and zap all those fuel cells. Because I mean, in my level 5 buggy with the level 5 laser, I get about 650 power cells per like per laser thing, if you know what I mean. But I think I need to put some windmills down as well. I have absolutely tons of loot. It's the fuel cell generators which are letting me down. Oh, I forgot I'm almost out of petrol. Hang on. Is there a petrol station nearby? There's one down the road. We'll just nip down the road and we'll get some fuel. Hopefully. If we can make it. I could put it on the back of the wagon. That's how does that go? I need to check on your other base as well, Gary. Tea time. Need to check on your other base as well, Gary. The one that's like just opposite your main base. Because I stumbled across it, forgetting what it was. I thought it was somebody else's base. Then I remembered that you had that one there. I don't know. In other words, Game of Thrones, the screen. Oh, did you have a full crash, Mr. V? You don't really need that base. It's because it's so close to your main base, Gary. It's so annoying that you can only put down 3 bases. Because I've had to sacrifice Cheese Cave so that I could build a base in the deep desert for the week, which wound out that we didn't use. I also need 7,500 titanium, approximately. If you fancy helping me mine for it, I think I'm going to run out of petrol here. It's not far to go. Go on, you can do it. We can get around this corner. We're going to die as we drive into the petrol station, aren't we? I should have loaded it on the back of the truck. fuel. Exactly, we should be able to put down more. Because it's... if I remember rightly, a siege is supposed to be able to have like a maximum of 40 players. So 40 times 3 for number of bases. But considering that we only have 6 slots and 4 players, we should be able to build more. I'm assuming I've run out of petrol and that's why the vehicle slowed down, so maybe as the game doesn't ground you to a halt, it just makes you go increasingly slow. I've made a shopping list of all the stuff that I needed, and I've also been today in the deep desert doing some of the what do you call those things? Test stations. I did though, and some of the shipwrecks. I had an accident yesterday when I was doing one of the shipwrecks. I got one-shotted, killed. And because my hand was still on the control, it then respawned me miles and miles away from my body and from my flappy flap. So in a panic, thinking I was going to lose it, luckily I was able to use the the kill yourself respawn option. But I wasn't sure whether or not you would lose any more gear, so I stripped everything off my inventory, left it where it was, killed myself, then it let me respawn myself at the helicopter this time. And then I had to jump in the helicopter, fly back to the middle of the deep desert that I had just come from, put all my equipment back on. And then make the journey back out once more. There we go, that's a lot of weird. But if we fast travelled, it would lose the opportunity for extra carnage though, Mr. V. We can't have too many accidents in this one there. Well, let's see how much fuel we use. Like I know you guys can't see the wheel, but I'll give you an estimate of how much of the tank we've used by the time we get back up the street here. It's not that far. I mean, it's always where that crane is in the distance. Would there be a Pokemon on the loose? Who will rid us of this pesky Pokemon? Exclamation mark PH. What's that? The Tori? What the hell kind of stupid ass names is these? The Divine Blade of JD. Is that the one that you used to cut Mr. Smith's plums off? Conjuring a cause on the bulldozer. Well, if you're looking for carnage, maybe we should cause it.
The contract and eradicated the Wugtrio infestation at the roundabout using the Divine Blade.
Ooh, we barely even noticed when we ran into that vehicle. But JD completed the contract and eradicated the pesky Pokemon. Almost back at the job site though. We haven't really used that much fuel. There is about 1/24th, maybe is. Problem is, it's taken us 5 minutes to do it. Okay, ramming speed. 85%. No, 86% rather. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Is this thing angled all the way? Oh yeah, we lifted it up for the road, didn't we? That would possibly explain it. Was the plums what made it divine there, JD? Have a good night, JD. Thank you for joining us. And JD as well, thank you so much for 53 months I've been driving me crazy for. On a side note as well, JD, when we were out in town today, I picked up something that you might be interested in. So at some point soon, there'll be a little care package on the way. But you have a good night, JD. Try to behave yourself. And we'll catch you later on, mate. How the other vehicles behave like they're just completely static or completely immobile objects. What happens to them if, when there's nobody in them, I push this all out from underneath? Will it just levitate or will it fall in? Quite curious to find out now. Steam. I don't think it's moving, is it? Slightly buried. We'll see how this experiment turns out. For science. Just getting more and more buried. Let's push the layer up. We get a fair way underneath it though, can't we? Evening Shimmer, welcome in, mate. What mischief are you getting yourself into today? We beyond the construction sims. We're trying to dig a hole out before the game crashes. You never get into mission. Is that because you never get into it because you never left it to get it back into it? But I hope you've been behaving yourself, though. What trouble have you been getting yourself into in general, though? Ooh, I wonder if I use the small one, I might be able to get a bit further underneath. To see if we can make the make it levitate. Mr. V wanting carnage. And weirdness. Hopefully we can accommodate. This works. I definitely think it's going to levitate. We'll have a look underneath in a minute. We're 93% done as well. Oh yeah, I mean, this is like real life physics simulation, Gary. Let's, which is it to get out? There we go. Which is run? Not run. Oh crap. I mean, look at that. Right, let's take those on the other side, and then let's do a little bit more work on this side of it to try and push it out. As predicted, my fingers are getting considerably sore. With rebuilding the coop, my arms look like I'm some kind of a junkie because I've been stabbed a million times by the bloody chicken wires. I've been like cutting all those little sharp ends every time that I cut a section down to size. I hit on 94% as well. Having to put my push my fingers through especially the new chicken wire stuff, which is even tighter hole. Feeding bloody cable ties through to strap it onto the different the different sections. And my hands are still stinging. It was too hot to wear a jacket, so I couldn't protect my arms that way. I didn't have any dexterity with those the gloves that I've got on, because they're just too thick. Not the pipes, Gary. Alright, 2 seconds, we'll just pause for a second. I'll go over to Discord, because I put the progress kind of pictures over the course of the couple of days. Is it in here? Yeah, it's in here. So we started off, obviously we had to empty it all out. Oh, wrong button. Strip all the old stuff off. Lots of mess. The girls were helping, of course. Or at least that's, you know. Then we've got this new extra protection layer that now runs all the way along the lower section to make it extra safe for the babies. That took bloody ages to do. Then all the brand new mesh over the top. All comes out really far as well. There's over 200 pegs as well holding all this down. Rebuilt the door to stop any little wild birds from getting in now. With this tiny pain in the arse little tiny holes. We won't do there. There we go. And that's where Sam's on holiday as well. Hope them two are having still having plenty of fun. And then rearrange the inside. Now there's even more room for the girls to play. The good little babies. They were saying the other day, they think that Chips left instruction for Coconut there. Because before we lost Chips, in the evening, Coconut would sit on the knee with Chips in the evening, and I think that she's left instructions because now Coconut is now climbing up and getting herself into the snuggled in positions that Chips would be sat on my knee. So little Coconut's been looking after us. She's a good little baby. She was almost sitting backwards the other day. She was so like cozy and cuddled in. Happy little chick. The small dark red one is Coconut. She is quite small. Between her and and Crumble, because when I got Crumble was really tiny. Crumble is still the bottom of the pecking order, but Crumble is the red one, but slightly lighter coloured, like comparatively. Crumble's the one that likes to sit on my shoulder. But even Pie's been spending quite a bit of time with us. Sat cuddled up on me knee in the shed. She kept on stopping us when I was working to climb up when I was like sat on the ground, like connecting things, climbing up to to give us a stop us and give us a cuddle for a bit. Good little babies. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect example of physics and camera angles. But yeah, once you step out of something, it becomes a completely static object, free from the universe. We'll just leave it there. We'll dig out the last 4% and we'll just leave it there. Guessing if I flatten this front bit, that'll probably be the 4%. By the time Mr. Smith joins, we'll have finished digging the oven. 97%. I've got another hellish project for tomorrow. Do you remember the crazy spreadsheet project that I worked on for one of my clients a few months ago? Oh, they found another spreadsheet that should have been included in the original data. Oh, you're too kind, Jack. %. Yeah, we probably should have used the little one over there, shouldn't we? But we're almost done now. We've got 2%, so we might as well wrap it up with this one. I'm curious to know what's going to happen to the digger when the terrain resets. Now, will it tell me to move it, or because it's not technically on the ground, will it? Will it class it as it's not there? Will something go wrong and will it catapult it into space? We're 1% away from finding out. Depends how they designed the hitbox. 99%, come on. True, Gary. Yeah, I'm thinking if the hitbox for the detection, it'll probably say we just have to move it. There we go, 100%. Yeah, it's on the list of objects to move. At least we're going to get a better view of it once we drive this up out of here. Obstruction number 1 removed. Wrong button. It's a floater. Yeah, we can just walk straight underneath it. Actually, can I drive that straight up there, or is that too deep? Too steep? We shall find out. Okay, everyone out of the pool. Go on, a little more power. I'll have to take it up the other way, as it were. That's free, and you can instantly get into it. 2 seconds, we'll get this right out here. Is that like, does that change between the active vehicles, does it? I'll just dump this over here. Oh, you mean for these ones here? For the vehicle menu thing. Oh, what the hell happened there? Can we reach it from the ground though? Oh, we can. Right, let's see what happens. Oh, that was a bit anticlimactic, wasn't it? Could have at least flipped upside down or something. I thought for when they get stuck, we could just reset them straight from there. Remember when we started this set of contracts and we had the truck that was stuck on the side of the hill? Almost clear. Pallet of wood and pallet of rebar. So we might as well go grab that and deliver it then. Question is, can I get it from that place that's just up the road from here? I can never remember which vendors do what. Because there's a merchant just down the street from here. If they stock what we need, that'll be quite handy. Yeah, but we are professional drivers after all. Filter on for the job. Alright, so I think this is all the gear that we need. So we're going to need all of it anyway. What was the things that I actually needed particularly for this one? Pallet of wood, 2 pallets of wood and 2 pallets of rebar. So I'm assuming that's wooden, or it could be pallets of wood. Get those 2 first, and rebar mesh. 7 of those. Oh, I know about it. Let's just see what happens if I just order all of it. It's 24 of those, which is going to confuse me a bit here. I'll say confuse. That's a lot of those to load up on the truck. Check out. The yard. Purchase. One forklift. We could probably use the crane here, to be honest, for the amount of stuff that we've got to get off the back of here. Also, it can unload. I wasn't sure if it would all fit. Right. So we've got to get all this on the back of that one truck. Because, you know, we've got to save the petrol. I might bring the crane down here. I think that might be a bit quicker than using the forklift. What do we reckon? Oh. This is going well. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. And if I was, was it those sort of points that I was getting? Points on my license. Oh, I'm guessing they're facing the other way. Yeah. Okay, can I go underneath? Another successful pickup. Unhook the loader. Oh, must be close out of the ground. Okay. Back it up and jiggle it. So I'm guessing we weren't supposed to load that at that angle. Just get the slight impression. I know this rebar isn't part of what we're building right now, but the wood is kind of like buried underneath it all, so we're going to have to unload it all anyway to get to the stuff that we actually want. Stick it under. There we go. Well, apparently it's Gary's turn to put the kettle on. Yeah, we might have to make a couple of trips, I'm thinking now, Mr. V. Is that as high as we can stack that? Oh, no, we should be able to get one more stack on there. I remember I will have to get the crane. Hang on. That's as high as that'll go. Which is the bit that leans it back? Oh, there we go, that's it. Let lean back as far as it'll go. Ah. Let's go get the crane. It's only up the road, so I haven't got far to fetch it down. Probably be a lot faster. Hopefully. We'll spend the rest of the evening just loading up this truck. We've got to see if we can pack it to the max, though. If we can get that fourth layer on, at least that'll give us the sort of like the rough idea of what we've got to work with. Assuming the game hasn't crashed. Oh, maybe the crane's here. It's loading stuff the wrong way by Dr. Yeah, Gary, but the crane on the back of the truck is crap. Doesn't matter which truck you've got, those little cranes on the back of there are rubbish. Not worth the energy. Apparently construction sim is once again loaded. Evening Triggy and welcome in. When we get there, we'll quickly change it to daylight as well. I think it's to go along. Actually, we might be able to just turn up this. No, that's not complicated. Let's just keep going. And we'll turn up just before the petrol station. Yeah, when we see the petrol station, we know that we're about to turn up. Which would be this road here. Shame that crane couldn't make it all the way to the to the thing. take it to the other entrance. Naturally, those bins, of course, defeat a truck. Here we go. Bit. That should put us in reasonable angle, shouldn't it, to get everything and then just push it straight forward onto the truck? We'll move the truck a little bit closer as well. Then if we just quickly find the the forklift's already dematerialized. I'll have to pick it up though again and bring it round here because I don't think the crane will be able to get where that has dropped it. Oh, that works too. Okay, well, we'll just push this back over here. And get back to stacking. Could possibly go wrong? And this is where... Oh, hang on. Can it not rotate? Oh, it's arse enders. Oh, that lamppost is interfering with our jiggliness. Alright. Reset the vehicle, change modes. Is there anything in our way this time? Right, let's just check. Yeah, I can rotate all the way that way this time. Extend our pole. Oh, I wonder if we can make a row of 3 of these. I think that's as tall as we can get that, but we will experiment with the next layer. I wonder if we can get 3 of these in a row on the back, though. I'll try and see if I can get another one on top of there, but no. Ooh, I might get away with it. But probably not. Alright, let's just see, let's get another one and see if we can fit the other one on the edge. Should be able to. Hopefully. There we go. So we'll be able to get, at the very least, we'll be able to get all of these things on here, even though we don't need these yet. At least we'll have them on site. Whee. Gonna make sure that at least this layer goes in the right place, because then we can just stack the other two straight on top. Just remember that for every one of these we put on, we have to take it off at the other end. Oh, I don't think I can rotate this any further that way. We're gonna have to rejiggle it again. We'll see what we can get on before we go and rejiggle it again. Which of the wood is it that I actually want for this part of the job, though? And which one of these is the rebar mesh? Or is it underneath all the other stuff? Ah, right, the mesh is the stuff down here. Alright, I can't get to that just yet. But we want two of those, if we can try and get two of those unburied. And put them on the truck. Right, there's the back bit. Full at least. Can I pick up that? Oh, I can't pick up that. That as far over to the side as I can. I might be able to get something smaller in that little slice next to it. I'm guessing these are the pallets of wood, because there's some other wood that's in the bottom there, like up next to the back doors, but I don't know which sort is which. Just hope that these are the right ones. So what percentage do you think of this we're going to be able to get on? Do you think we'll get it all on? Is that easy? We'll get it all on. I mean, if we continue to like Tetris it all on, we might be really lucky. Need to move some of these, I think, just for a minute. Just put that on the ground for a minute, and I'll just try to stack like the rebar quickly on to like in that one stack. just to try and keep it roughly the same. But at least, unless there's anything that needs to be purchased from one of the other sites, at least we know we've got everything from this site loaded up. Jiggle, jiggle, down. So what mischief has all got lined up for tomorrow? Whilst we're unloading this. You could be firing up the jukebox. We could have another record whilst we're loading our truck. I'm waiting for the suspension to break on it. Let's start loading these pallets now and see how far we get. What we're having, we've already had number 1. We've got Bacon Sandwich Symphony. Bone Me Ghost Daddy. If you know where the lyrics to that song come from. Mr. Smith's Cosmic Regret, God Loves You, and Joe Pesci 2. Mustard Bath Sandwich, which is another one of those fever dreams. What we're having, Eddie, what record are we having tonight? You know, no good at Tetris, Mr. V. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, have you got a new PC, Mr. V? Oh, hang on, record number 8. I don't know what record that was, but I'll find out in a second.
Oh, muse of the void where the galaxies spin, sing now the tale of tic-tac gin. With eyes like quasars and hands of gold, he built his dreams in the astral cold. Oh, time, he rides the starlight on silvery wings, through nebulae where no soul sings. With telescope in hand, he peers past Saturn's rings and Martian spheres. A gift he gives, a jest he throws, the line between nobody knows. So generous, yet sly and sly. He'll give you a ship, then let it fly and crash. Team of the cosmos.
Eddie Wildcat failed the contract and was unable to eradicate the whiz-slash infestation of the motel. Using the energy sword,
Tamer of voxels in Doom Universe scores. From scrapyard birth to battle's blaze, his vessels glide in starlit haze. Patrol perhaps, but with a grin that makes you laugh, then pulls you in. Oh, Jim, the sky's your canvas, and we just float within your wind. Touch the rogue of stars. You chart the dark, you mend the scars in every solar.
Yeah, that one cuts off abruptly at the end. Spaceman Jim. But amongst that as well, there was a Pokemon. And Eddie successfully destroyed it with the energy sword. But will your new machine be able to run Dune, Mr. V? I don't know what the specifications are on it. Oh, hang on, this is swaying all over the place. There we go. Got a layer of green in this time. Paint my numbers. Should we downloading all of your new, all of your games then? Once you get it all fired up. I figured out just while the record were playing. You see that little bit that's sticking out? That's what was causing us the problem. We're going to have to maybe try and remember to reverse this crane into places and then just turn all the way around. That's probably going to be make this a little bit easier. Oh, not those, because those are slightly wider. Oh, hopefully. I did send you the details. If you do get it running, I've sent you the details for the server on Discord. If you wanted to play on there. That'll go there. That'll be fine. I might download as most of them are on my. Oh, in that case, yeah, you can just drag them straight across then. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Raise it, retract it. As long as it picks up one of them. Oh, I think that orange one at the back needs to be realigned. I'll sort that in a minute. A little bit further. I was worried that if they're not properly, like that one there, that they'll despawn or something. Which way is it to retract it that way? Is it this one? There we go. Oh. Imagine if there was damage to the things, we could just smash that greenhouse to the side. Right, let's see if we can get these green ones now, though, at least. What's this? We'll get all this there, and it'll be those other blocks of wood that we need for the delivery. I think we've done too bad at getting like a lot of this material on here. There's going to be a slight discrepancy though, because there's only one more. This one here, that's the same size as all the others. So we'll have to see. What should we try for next? Let's just see what the length is of these ones. Get that there. Let's just dump that there for a second. Because I kind of, if this will fit on this wood, I'd rather maybe try to take this wood as one of the things. Just in case this is the wood that it actually wants for the bit that we're doing. We have it at the minute. Just plug the hard drives in. We'll have to re-download for my internal drive. You could, I mean, you could, to save time, I mean, depending on how fast your internet connection is, you could, transfer it directly across the network. You know, if you just share the drive on your laptop, and then you'll drag and drop them into the right place, you might be able to get away with it that way, Mr. V. Or alternatively, you can go into Steam, depending on how much space is left on your external drive. You could just go into Steam and go change install location, transfer them, the ones that are on your main drive, over to that one. Because you can transfer the install location from the property screen. I can't remember if there's a way that you can rotate these. Because I know that's where I kind of want it. This one's really not cooperating, is it? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong, Mr. V? Oh, hang on, I need to lift that over that funny thing. Will I have space to drop these rebar, or will it let me drop them on top of that without causing any embuggerment? There's one. might as well get the last of the rebar on. And grab it. I don't think we've done that bad here, though, to be honest. Then we can get at least 4 of these on. It's almost full. Well, you could connect it up to your new computer, transfer a couple that are on there to the new drive, then plug it back into the other one, transfer them across, and then put them, then plug it back in there, and then copy the additional ones over to you to the drive, then copy the other ones back. Slightly overcomplicated, but depending on your internet connection, could potentially, could potentially work. Or the alternative is just set it to wait to download when you go to bed at night. That's the other alternative. and then when you get up in the morning, it'll be all done. That bloody pillar keeps on getting us. Now test the stability of the truck. It'll be fine. I saw Gary checking the suspension before. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit any more on. But they ain't going to stop me from trying. Oh, if that would just fit long ways. I don't think we've done too bad though, to be fair. Out of all of those things, we've only not been able to fit 2 items on. I've got an idea, everyone. Yeah, one of those little 3-pin Euro connectors. Is that the one that you're waiting on arriving? Definitely won't go on there, will it not? And that won't fit on the edge of there. Yeah, that's not going to do that, is it? Hang on, how do we rotate this? Is there a way to rotate it? Alright, that doesn't help me at all. I'm going to hold it. Alright, right. Rotate crane, extend thingy-majig, camera control. There's 2 pages. Hang on. How do I get the second page? Here we go. Rotate hook. Hold B and use the left thingy. What's it? No, it's worth a shot. Now, what do we reckon that they're going to stay where they need to be? I'm going to reset this and get it out of the way because I don't want to do too much reversing with an unbalanced load. Is it hold shift with the keyboard? Oh, look at this. I think we did an alright job of packing that, wouldn't you agree? Oh, I really hope that they stay. Hey, we might just get away with this, you know. It definitely doesn't sound happy. No chance they'll say on. Mr. V thinks it's, and Gary both think this is going to go tits up. It's only got to go down the road. We might have success. Because only those two that we need to keep an eye on. The rest are like locked in place. Keep it at this speed. $30 miles an hour, or kilometers an hour. Slowly bring it over. I think we've gone and done it, you know. Success! We did it! Let's change it to daytime though so we can see what we're doing. Probably should have driven over here though. Please tell me this crane is actually going to go over the truck. That'll be the thing one is. Short by 1 foot. No, it's going out there. It's going out there. Oh, it is. It's just shy of it. No. Oh, what the hell has happened there? See, miracles can happen. It's magic, Mr. V. I don't know what just happened here. Oh. It would appear the game crashed. Well. Let's take that as a sign. And we'll wrap up there for this evening. But thank everybody for joining this evening. Let's see who's on that we can go and annoy. Close that window. Yeah, it's crashing more frequently. I wondered when was the last update. There might have been an update in recent weeks, maybe. Who have we got that we can go and say hello to? There's not many folk on. Which fellow was this one again? Is this the guy I think it is? Bloody advert. Yeah, let's jump over and go see this fella here. What's he doing? Sunken Land you be playing. So you're going to be splashing about in the water. But thank everybody for joining tonight. We will be back tomorrow, hopefully, if all goes according to plan, with some Dune. I don't really want to do the Deep Desert tomorrow, even though I need resources from it, because I don't know what... It's some point in the evening on the Tuesdays, I believe, where it resets. I don't want to be over in the Deep Desert with all the equipment and then have it reset and lose everything. I don't know how it works, so I'm not taking the risk of going into the Deep Desert on Tuesdays. We'll save that for other days of the week. Oh, I'm burping away here again. But yeah, we will be on there and we will go and do some missions. We'll grab some resources as well. We'll watch some power as well. We'll check on all the bases. That'll take like 10 minutes to check on all the bases to see what the power levels are everywhere, and we'll just try and stock everything up. Yeah, that's a job for tomorrow. Thank you once again, Eddie, for the raid tonight, and JD as well. Thank you for 53 months of madness. But we're going to jump over and we're going to go see this fella here. He's playing as a Sunken Land. I can't remember if I've seen that before, but we're going to go and see it now anyway. So once again, happy birthday as well there, Mr. V, just before we go there. Mr. V, everyone, 21 again. Let's press some buttons here though. But thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.